Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, today we had a birthday party, like a belated birthday party for the kids, and I filmed it, but man, it is late right now, and I don't think I have time to edit it. So that's going to be probably tomorrow or the next day or the next day's video. Because yeah, it's really late. And so what do I do when it is really late and it's bedtime? I like to do a random ranking. I love to make a video every day. This is a daily video channel. It's like a challenge that I give myself because I like long streaks. I remember in high school, after my senior prom, I cut my hair for my senior prom and then didn't cut it for 8 years. All through college. Went to college for 8 years straight. Undergrad, first master's degree, second master's degree. Didn't cut my hair until my final thesis show where I showed up with short hair. Grew it out that entire time for 8 years. And I just like doing stuff like that, where I just don't stop. Every day I do something. But here's the interesting thing. When I do little, or, you know, like, I guess, streak projects like that, I realize that typically those streaks were things like where I'm not doing something, right? Where I'm not cutting my hair. But it shows up as if I am doing something because my hair is growing. But here on YouTube, I'm actually doing something every day. I am doing something creative, you know, in terms of, I guess, not always editing. This one's going to be a one take, but the way, I mean, I have multiple reasons for why I make these videos. I mean, some of them are just to, after I had kids, I felt like my memory was just like broken. So I like to pull movies from my movie collection when I do my random rankings to just like test my memory on the movies and see what I can remember, what I can recall. Because it just, again, after having twins and they were up all night having like milestones at the same time and regressions at the same time, and all of this was happening at the same time, you're just not getting any sleep. And I was like, I can't think. I felt like I could physically feel my brain not working at full capacity. So that was part of creating this channel as well, and especially the random rankings, just to remember things, see if I can remember them. But anyway, I don't even remember why I started talking about all of that. Why did I do that? So there goes my memory there. But anyway, I think I was just wanting to say why. Oh yeah, when time is short, which it is tonight, I like to do these random rankings. They're very easy to film. They're very fun for me. They're actually probably some of my most fun videos to make, talking about movies. But, you know, I don't think the algorithm likes them because they don't know what to do with them. I think it's because of the randomness. I have 3 disparate movies that don't have anything to do with one another, and the algorithm is like, how am I supposed to narrow this down for people to look at it? Which I'm fine with, because again, there's where we are. It's a daily channel where I kind of more focus on what I'm trying to do, less on what the algorithm's trying to do. Sometimes I aim to please the algorithm, but not always, because I'm trying to have fun here. Trying to have fun with these random rankings. So I'm going to go back there to my movie collection and try and pick out 3 movies at random. Then we'll bring them over here to the camera, and then we will rank them. I say we because I'm going to rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Look at that, we're at 4 minutes and we're only just now beginning. I guess this was kind of a story time video, before we get into the random ranking. But let's get to that random ranking. All right, you know what? I see a section over here that I don't pick from too often. I got some tubs. I'm cleaning stuff around, so let's go over here. I haven't left you. Let's pick one from there, and maybe here's another section that looks like it hasn't been touched much. This is kind of in alphabetical order though, so those could be in like the XYZ section. All right, here we go. Got it. Yep. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Um, Man, I don't know if I should show one of these because I got plans for it a little bit later, maybe. Okay, so um, first we have Taken, talking about Liam Neeson here. Got that special set of skills. What I remember most is that the person who's playing his daughter had the appearance of being older than I felt like she was acting. Like like I felt like she was acting like she was like 14 or something, but when I was looking at her I was like, this person looks like they're 21 or something. And that like took me out of the movie a little bit. But you know, everything he's doing in it was really cool. He like kind of he became like an action star again. You know him from like Darkman and such, and I'm sure we know him from other stuff too. What's he in, Krull? But this sort of felt like he was starting something new, or at least this and then the subsequent films. It was kind of like, oh, Liam Neeson, an action person. So that was kind of cool. And you know, we had a lot of older action stars because like Arnold had returned, you know, to acting after being governor. We had Bruce Willis just like making movies and stuff. I think he was making maybe Die Hard films again around this time period. And then, you know, Stallone never stopped. So it was just cool to see another old guy coming in, making action films. But yeah, this movie, I mean, I remember liking it. It was just more the acting on the daughter. It felt uneven. It's like, okay, how old are you? And then you just kind of, you're acting like super immature. You know, not immature, maybe immature, naive or something. I don't know. She was like acting like she was 14, 13 when she looked like she was in her 20s. So I always thought that was kind of strange. All right, next we have Something. There's Something About Mary. Very funny film. Farrelly Brothers. Comedy. Laugh out loud. How did you get the beans above Frank? Um, Brett Favre. Um, what else? All sorts of jokes. There's Something About Mary. These men are crazy about her. They are going through these very elaborate schemes. How do you say that word? To get her interest. But then it's like you've built this entire lie. How are you ever supposed to maintain a relationship with her based around this lie? You can't keep that lie up. Matt Dillon or the guy from Mouse Hunt, you just can't do it. So there's that. Also, there's like the hair scene. Oh, is that hair gel? Is that hair gel? Um, Chris Elliott is in it. I mean, come on, hilarious, one of the funniest. But yeah, this is good. Farrelly Brothers, hilarious humor right there. Big fan. Am I a big fan of it? I don't know. I feel like sometimes I don't care about it as much, but right now I'm all in on There's Something About Mary, and I'm excited to watch it. I remember it made a lot of money, a boatload of money, and it felt like it was in the theater for a very long time, rated R, and making all sorts of cash. And I remember going to the theater and just seeing the banner for it for a very long time. I don't think I saw this in the theater. Did I see this in the theater? I honestly can't remember. I'm going to say no, but it is possible. But I feel like this was a rental for me. But it was in the theater for a long time. Maybe I did. I might have saw it with my buddy Stacy. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. But I don't know. I feel like I'm leaning more in the no. Okay. Next, we have CapricornOne. This one is a really cool movie. Would you call it sci-fi? It's like a science movie about science and space and stuff like that, but it's fictionally told. And can I just tell you a little bit about it? So, this movie is basically like we have astronauts going to Mars. And O.J. Simpson is one of those astronauts. Also, one of the lawyers from Law and Order. And who else? What's that guy's name? Is that James Brolin? And James Brolin. And they are astronauts supposed to go to Mars. And they think they're going to Mars. But then once they get ready to get on that rocket, NASA's like, hey, this way, over here. We can't get to Mars. So, what we're going to need you to do is act like you're going to Mars. We're going to film it. We're going to fake the Mars landing. And we're just going to tell America, tell the world that you're on Mars, but you're actually just going to be in a desert here in the United States. And we're going to film it as if you are on Mars, and we're going to hoax this thing. But you got to come back and tell everybody you went to Mars. And then they're like, no, we're astronauts. We believe in science. We don't believe in lying to the American people or the people of the globe. So NASA's like, all right, you know what we're going to have to do to you. So then they are on the run, and it's a great film. I love it. I saw this as a kid and then found it at a video store. Let's see, this, so it has one of those stickers on it. Probably found it at a pawn shop that my buddy worked at. And yeah, this is good. I love the texture of it. Has that great 70s look. Elliot Gould is in it. I'm a painter, and I've painted many scenes from this film. Not many, I think one scene from this film. But yeah, this is a good movie. So here's the question: how we gonna rank them? See, I kind of want to put CapricornOne up front, but I don't know. I'm kind of in a comedy mood right now. So let's go. There's Something About Mary is number 1, then followed up with CapricornOne, great film. And then I could see people saying it's a little slow, you know, when you compare it to today's films, which are much more frenetic and fast-paced in the way they move. But then I'm going to put Taken at the end. You know, I like it okay. I like the Liam Neeson aspect of it, but again, you know, I had some issues with it. Also, Jean Grey is in it. Famke Jensen plays the mother, the wife, or the ex-wife. Why are they together? I can't remember. But I'm going to go, There's Something About Mary. I'm in the comedy mood. Then we're going to go CapricornOne, followed by Taken, the extended cut. So, this is my ranking, but my question to you is, have you seen these 3 films? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, I'd love to know how you'd rank them. Let me know in the comments below. Am I missing a sentence? Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.